very, very short on 3 issues. One, the French national team or attack no. A man for be break and one semen, every room, you be home como ye, nothing. You have seen the BCAco and then you best answer the player valuation, transfer market, no players nebono, who is saying, I was the Hunyamafa, was the Kaya, the top players no around Europe, who is saying, you have come one and then Vinicius Jr. in Como, and I say Lamine Yamal in Como and Vini, and also sa, you better nothing near BM near D, and also a home Como ye pie was shown, so don't forget to subscribe. And who hear ye pa, nothing on one side to me, I can't your notifications, nina, beba, and the amount following our next episodes now, and also a beba sono in now. Now, yes, shall see. I am starting to understand the reason why Real Madrid already said Obebriki Bank and already assigned Michael Olise for Jose Mourinho at all costs. Young in Real Madrid, no, the course Ankasa, and it's a time will be no players now, or my throw to the elite, now by big boys, no, I was Real Madrid far. And Tino, that has been the style of Real Madrid right from the foundation of the club. Ever be CNA. You would players like I see on my far process, Nimina, Ronaldo Nazario, Luis Figo, David Beckham, Omina Babefem, Cristiano Ronaldo, Gareth Bale, Luka Modric, Toni Kroos, Omina players like I say, on my far Real Madrid and some Ababe great players. I don't know, Ayana Yamadini said the Galactico. But another football, Numan Casano, a Camia said footballers near woman. Emu ba ko mienu bi pena betimi don say so oboka akase omo players are metimi abo Real Madrid at the same time metimi asa abo Barcelona into sa clubs no omo mienu no be ready to spend any amount to sign players nibi and such player no I brand friend say Michael Olise. I understand se France attack no ekuta Dembele ekuta Kylian Mbappe France attack no ewo Dizadue or Bradley Bakula ewo Ryan Cherki ewo almost side nim. But without Michael Olise, there's going to be a big problem in that French attack, no? Because Olise, no, brings something. Players now can know a French national team. They come here so many any. Over can they say a right winger, but the right winger in football and they are our team combining the duties of scoring and assist at the same time. At the moment, something remarkable in football and you don't get from players ni bebree. Fan so to say wingers na bia a oni omo bo e wo game nim sisi a fa obi to say Jeremy Doku can give you the numbers no but Jeremy Doku numbers no no de be ma no enru nia abrante friend say Michael Olise e de be ma Olise this season enko a for club and country e amount 32 assists enko a mako 32 and Michael Olise e de amba for club side and country at the same time. It's you could see sir, he's one player or play a key role in every coach's system. And so for Bayern team na Vincent company di o manim na. The mo mu hu ye hu e your attack na ekuta omo no. Because when him say on the left, Luis Diaz, on the right, Michael Olise. O manim hu no na number 9 na Harry Kane no. No ni she goals na dem omo no. But who supplies Harry Kane with the goals? Excepting Michael Olise. And yes, Jumana de Hurricane and Manity Mission goes no. And then no beyond what they acquired the French national team in France national team near blessed with quality. The time will be a better World Cup in Ibiano. Obetimi about players best 4. Dia. What Obetim don't say Subaka said they will headline the French national team in our World Cup and I say. And this World Cup here boy, our USA, Mexico, Canada no. Yeka the Kylian Mbappe, yeka the Ousmane Dembele no. Untimi nka na wunyi abrante friend say Michael Olise di mfam film. Ye to abano area that is Florentino Perez ewini ya no. Ne nim said the Madrid will send big money to one of these players now mobile ball ne activity ya din say scan betimi akọ hono. At a point yet say Julian Alvarez. Na ni parodo na so nim say betimi Michael Olise ni din no. But 150 million no. Now feel Matthias say yes Bayern for na catch wiazi nyina say Olise is not for sale for 150 million. I feel Matthias say for that player no bibi bia wo hia bia Olise betimi dia ma wo game everything wo hia from a winger Michael Olise e de be ma goals scoring dribbling bibi bia he has that to coach bia the style of play no and if say enkonkoye the ana clubs ni bebre end time per bidding war na manfo beso mbewuram na aka Michael Olise no esa fit into the profile of Manchester City, of fitting into the profile of Chelsea, of fitting into the profile of Liverpool. But said these clubs ni be bold enough to rival Real Madrid, no, is where the question is. But I simply foresee say Real Madrid ebetimi Michael Olise. Now the very interesting thing Madrid are ready to spend 223 million euros for Michael Olise, breaking the record that one for Neymar 222 million now with free Barca at the core Paris Saint-Germain. No. But I clearly think that so we're spending more than that on a player like Michael Olise. Sikano a well spent because Olise will give you everything. Madrid was our profile Nibiana. It is a big no. A player who can combine goals, who can combine assists at the amount as a right winger, left-footed player or born on the right. No, Madrid they will be an I know. A Vinicius Jr. on the Bema on the left, a Kylian Mbappe on the Bema on the left. But say player or no at the amount on the right, one of them the standard of right wingers nedia. Michael Olise numbers no. And each and every single day, he's giving us a reason to talk about. Enra, 91% pass accuracy. 91% pass accuracy. Or touch a ball on 94 times. For a player, touching the ball 94 times and giving you 91% pass accuracy there. I had so any year pa. 7 passes into the final third. 2 assists. This is massive numbers for Michael Olise. And I'm enjoying him now at the World Cup. France attackers ni na ye adwuma but me kasa nko ade afa abante friend sa Michael Olise ho sa episode we e no nko ane dia he really deserved the applause na ye ba no and he is the factor why Didier Deschamps sending the team no ebetimi akọ final no and hopefully o betimi repeating your mo ye in 2018 na o mo je World Cup no Olise e sa player no otimi bo any role enra operate ye more as a number 10 but he can still operate as a right winger. And Obia one should give me and one messy idea per time. Now, fear as I hear Michael Olise BM anywhere enjoy. Niamane will listen muye pa. He's the factor why I think this French national team ever quite a World Cup no and so emu. Look, Vinicius Jr. a ball World Cup on the camera. We are all enjoying Vinicius Jr. And for one reason, me can say many yamini yamala ya adwen wa hasi. Say player. Why exceptional level World Cup nim say we Lionel Messi every one man. Obetimi aboni din e Vinicius Jr. Brazil over the years. Omoba World Cup ni bia na omoba with names. But some names ne ba be do World Cup no so no. Aya no mo ntai ntimi live up to expectations no. And to say Brazil na ni enim in 2002 a obetimi akata wani na waka say Brazil be World Cup nim with Ronaldo Nazario. Brazil be with Ronaldinho. Ubetimi abubo Brazil squad na ama qualities na ampa players ne beba they will still deliver no. And then enshadan tesa right from 2010 at about 2014 at the 2018 at the year 2022 the about 2026 untimi mfa won sense ubunka say Brazil players be mienu ana miensa bia ubetimi aka say omo ye stars omo ba World Cup no omo type deliver no ebi mu beba e 1 game e 2 games no omo kɔnkyɛn won hyɛdan hu omo yi. Vinicius Jr. Nankasan has been a player. Ya born a cheaper year pa was Salesao Honum. So national team side ni my Juma or Real Madrid no. Untimi mfasa Juma na bia mfamba Brazil national team. But this World Cup under on Nankasani coach I want to Juma or club side Carlo Ancelotti, he's performing massively well. Or she goes or ya assist. Ne ball Nankasana Vinicius se bono. A prime Vinicius ball born Real Madrid no. And we bia no body ma Brazil for no. Funny game or boy against Morocco. At a point, only had the key factor on this game, no. Eba benyas a crucial 1 point no munyaya. When the game against Scotland, he played key role in those games. Nina, I'm a Brazil about to do the level they are now. And yes, Vinicius Jr. Madrid player, Lamine Yamal a Barca player, but honestly, I love players are fair, and that is what Lamine Yamal our bo. Abante friend is Vinicius Jr. Abaso. Sa nkwankoye se Messi perform so well. Messi she goals no. Kylian Mbappe so she goals ni Chelsea omu mienu no. Omo ebie gabo no. Eja players na aka na. Anka meka se abante friend is Vinicius Jr. And I was say yehwe ni yie to win the player of the tournament. But because of game na Messi bo because of what Mbappe and so air no World Cup na it makes it quite difficult say obetimi appointed Vini a player of the tournament, but he's been good. He's been super. At a time, I name any form what team ya sorry na wo boss ade ma Brazil no good. Rafinha modern boni ni sro, Endrick modern boni ni sro, but for Lamine Yamal for Vinicius Jr. at this crucial time boss abo na wo boni ye kama pa and Lamine Yamal nso praising a rival, not just rival bia keke, the biggest rival our club side Barcelona na the player Lamine born abaso sa no is something I was saying also yehwe ne ye kan ho asem, and that is why I know so no ye bo Vini so abaso o World Cup him. He's been super, he's been good, he's living up to expectations, and me sure say after this World Cup Brazil for no will look at Vinicius and tell him say fine ye ntimi anje World Cup no and access or moje kra na, they will still look at him and tell him say wo and na we the factor and the reason why yakwa could do maybe yakwa could do no. So kudos to Vinicius Jr. and then the Brazilians, they are doing massively well, and I agree with Lamine Yamal on comments now on Vinicius Jr. Yemi crowd on this. It's becoming very interesting. Say what player valuations are. This is going, I can say it's going extremely high. Baby, to see the players need be ebo airflow corner ayehupa. At a point, now you say club will be any one more betting at 200 million plus at the top player Paris Saint-Germain ever be breaking our record. Then they are seen over the years na kwa say club will be a top player cost crown na be 70 million na apem. But PSG breaking our record na the core 222 million euros at the sign name. Ni nim sa asa. But then players na yet ti omudi no bono. In fact, it is something FIFA needs to take a look at. Especially near so ewo Premier League ni. A club like Tottenham Hotspur. Last season, any man ko yam fama Tottenham nearly and Tottenham echo relegation. But this season, they are in the market spending money. Ewo market ni mo motor players bi ebono anu ahyi pa. Matheus Fernandes. Eye season here ebowie ya na Matheus Fernandes eba beji din. Emma Madrid eba ho, Emma Manchester United eba ho. Sankwan ko season we a anka nipa dodo na akra attention kwan ko Matheus Fernandes eso. But Tottenham Hotspur etua 85 million pounds there for Matheus Fernandes. Player ni break season enie a wo dey aba beji din enie. O must spend 85 million pounds on Fernandes. Manchester City I spend 115 million pounds on Elliot Anderson. A player so also need breakout season. Any also must spend this huge sums of money in that Kofanaba or my club in him. And you know kwa. You are hearing say Tottenham Hotspur's best sounds was a real deal for Sandro Tonali. They are ready to spend 90 million pounds to sign Sandro Tonali. Enra, the message from France, from L'Equipe, Omode Bane say, if Arsenal and Liverpool person must sign Bradley Bakula, I was so ready to pay over 120 million euros for Bradley Bakula. Afei, hwede yakoso nso we Italy. A club like AC Milan, financially, yakase AC Milan for no musika sem wo form yie pa. Enye AC Milan nko the entire Italian clubs ni nyina ho financially no can't be matched with the yakoso we England, any Germany, any Spain. But AC Milan under new coach Ruben Amorim has spent 75 million euros signing a striker on your starter or your backup in Goncalo Ramos. 75 million. PSG to 80 million and a far Goncalo Ramos. But what on 75 million euros at the AC Milan. And AC Milan are still in the market trying to find a defender. And the dinner near to know Goncalo Ignacio. And then also a bit me cost AC Milan bear 60 million pounds and 60 million euros and sana. Ometimia sign Goncalo Ignacio Nefri Sporting CP Dinaba. Where from all this money? Clubs no near more a due timer. It was a FIFA step in. Other than that, sa price tag na da hono ma Barca for their show mo players ni be contracting him. Pau Kubasi mo Lamine Yamal mo 500 million euros and 1 billion euros no. Sa mark no yan hwe ye betimi akwa drew hono. Sa club will be ready to spend €500 million on one player. And that is where we are getting to. Because you see, so we top player 50 million no cry say ya chow. So we top player crowd 20 million na say team no kwa no we hu negotiate ye no. By now players ne bo Kosro, and each and every single season, a Kamia say club Bakubia ready so no de obe breaki the transfer record that one. Each and every single season, Sadi NC. And it's time I was a Gianni Infantino mo etnase no mo hwe be a football no sikasem no yeko we clubs no. I say ya the biggest winners no agents no because the agent commission is going to go up if say agent no be boa ama watimi get you a player. For example, a player like Michael Olise. If say Olise will surely move from FC Bayern to Real Madrid, you are rest assured say agents now going to eat a lot. Ombenye sika bebre dia film. Ko unim say agency fee, obeji ni sika, obeji the commission kese no the coffee. But na player na nkasa no kwakobon and then the club no oba be komu no so no almost affect your finances here pa. So it's time FIFA sets up and find ways media buying one solution that one man say FIFA needs to set a standard be say ultimate top player be am fam a certain figure. That is the only thing a bit me stop us adian. Else that could be that sorry no. Near a club ba acquire ready so best spend it €500 million or £500 million on one player. Which football no nanka yen tennis but then no ye keka kwa sa position hono ma for Madrid no willing to pay 223 million for Michael Olise. Menkasa Olise nimbo nebo. He's a fine player. He's the reason why me support the French national team in the World Cup. But spending 223 million euros on Olise. Barcelona willing to spend 150 million euros on Julian Alvarez. Plus other clubs and so are ready to spend over 100 million pounds and euros on more targets or more penal. I know ya din and I think that I was a FIFA ST up no de gab be better towards them and as a line be better towards them say untimi and top player and bro this figure. Other than that maybe a football near in the next 5 years to the next 10 years no and we as the better say club will be their top player. It is going to be shocking. It will be as more as say. Don't forget to subscribe.